don't think I'm really needed at this point, since I can't really cast for shit right now without getting pinged. I don't even think I could do it if I was a co-caster, so that gives me better if sent over. Alright, I'll talk to you guys later. Hopefully we can get...
Welcome back to Psionic Aftermath. Sorry for the interruption, as apparently Sentinel was having some ping issues, was it? At any rate, we are waiting for game invites, but so what happened from the point of the game that Sentinel wasn't able to cast anymore till how did it close out?
Well, it was basically a macro game, like not too much happened throughout the mid game, and then when the armies like they both moved out at the same time, right? Jomer went to the right, Troop went to Jomer went to the left, and then Troop went to the right, and ended up going into a base trade. And,
oh wow!
Of course, Terran always wins base trade, so it was like 2 base to 1 Protoss base. And he tried to make it happen with the disruptors, but fortunately couldn't. Yeah, just chortling up with the planetary and the tanks. He did it. Just securing that third base location.
Nice.
Yeah, really cool game.
So what do we have next?
I believe they're playing again. It's currently 1-1. I'm not totally sure how.
Oh, if it's 1-1, then it should be a different pair of people. So if we're on game 3, then there should be. Let me go find the readout, whatever it's called.
Yeah. I'm not so sure how this format works out.
Okay, 1 sec. Let's see here. Psionic Aftermath versus TSØP. Details. Okay, so next should be Kunamatata versus Nagi. Should be a TVZ.
He's currently in game, so I guess we're gonna have to wait.
Oh. I'm not sure what's going on at the moment.
Just waiting for the players. I think Kunamatata's in a game right now, so.
Okay.
Yeah, just gonna have to wait for that. And we can get rolling. Oh, can you link me the thing you're looking at?
Yeah. Let's see. Where are you?
Everywhere.
Oh, wait. What the heck? Okay, there it is.
Awesome. Alright, it's a little bit off topic, but remember that discussion we had with the cannon rushing? How like, I would make like 3 Ravagers to go outside my base and stuff like that?
Yes.
I basically figured out that's really bad.
Okay.
Because like they can just like cannon rush. It takes like 3 cannon shots to kill a larva, so like, yeah, that's basically it.
Yeah, that's one possibility.
I didn't expect that. Like nobody does that to me though, so I guess I can still get away with it.
I guess, I mean, it just depends how the cannon rush is set up. Because if the cannon rush is in a position where you can't get out, it completely defeats the purpose, right? So, like, I think it's really map specific. Like, if we're talking... If you remember the old map Backwater, the cannon rush there used to start from behind the mineral line. So in that scenario, you would have been able to do that. But traditionally, say we're looking at Acid Plant or Catalyst, the Ravagers just aren't going to get out.
Right, that's what the person did to me. He did it on Acid Plant.
Yeah.
He just put the cannon in a really good position.
Yeah.
And they do nothing about it. So yeah, I guess it is map specific.
Yeah, that's why I wasn't like saying that it can't work at all, because there are scenarios which it does, of course. It's just when, where, why, how.
yeah. Man, and now I need to go find another strategy, and it's just gonna be a pain.
I already gave you strategies that were options in the discussion, if you were paying attention.
Trust me, I don't know. I don't know. Cannon Rush is just hard in general. Now I'm like, whatever I try to do, like whatever strategy I gotta do, I gotta practice for it like a million times. Just to make sure I don't die. Like sometimes in ladder I get good cannon rushers, and then I get like some random cannon rushers.
Yeah,
like,
cannon
guy,
rushing.
Like, he tried like doing that like Stalker, Shield Battery, Immortal, and he left my natural completely open. Like he didn't even kill it. So I just ended up like Xing out on roaches and just like.
Sure.
Yeah, so like yeah, sometimes I get like some random, really random cannon rushers.
Yeah, some people like they're trying it for their first time, and so like even though they're a Masters player, they're completely clueless as to how they're going about their cannon rush. So it's like gold level cannon rushing.
Yeah. I'm 4K MMR with my Protoss right now. I cannot bear cannon rushing. Like I find it so like tricky for me. Whenever I try doing it, I just lose. I don't know how to position my pylons, my cannon, or anything like that.
The rules, the terms of the game are like, wait, what? Yeah, it's just a completely different way to play StarCraft. So like all your conventional ideas of what is good strategy is different.
Let me see how far Katana is in this game. Oh wait, are we in game yet?
Yeah, it just loaded.
Yeah, okay. Alright. Oh, Parasite. Awesome.
Yep.
I think I played Navi on ladder before, I'm not totally sure. That name sounds familiar.
Cool.
Probably beat me because I'm bad. Need to start going into mutas more since like that Hydra HP nerf is, which I think.
No more combat shield Hydras?
Pretty much.
Alright, well, spawning in the top left as the red Terran representing PsiX, it is Kuna Matata.
You can do that.
Oh, you want me to do both of them? Okay. Well, in the bottom right, as the blue Zerg, representing TSØP, it is Nagi.
Cool, thank you. Alright. So, I'm not really sure how this map plays out because I haven't vetoed, but...
Okay.
Maybe muted let's play, I think. Seems like really good here.
It is a large map. I can see that working, and there's a lot of ways that can be abused. Like when you're looking at the base layouts, the mineral lines, you can bounce between them. Say if we take a third in a line, then the natural and third mineral lines are kind of exposed to the same pocket area. There's a lot of chokes, so I understand that if it gets to the late game, that's not very good for Zerg here. And due to the size of the map, it can definitely get there.
Yeah, we're gonna have to see. I mean, I feel like you can get like surrounds really easy on here, like despite there being chokes.
Sure. That's
like, there's like a lot of open area.
Yeah, there's a lot of different pathways. So like if you have good vision, maybe there might be a good way to get a lot of surrounds, because it's not like it's a giant boardwalk.
Right. Yeah, like the creep spread's gonna have to go in like many different directions. You have to be really on top of that to get the proper surrounds off and proper vision off. So we'll see. So everything looking standard so far. Third base coming around to 8. We're just gonna pop up here. So, yeah, we'll see if he gets a linger too. That'll be ideal. I do not think he'll get a drone here. Already using it, so.
The normal early dance of it.
Close.
Reaper and Lings. Made me hold my breath for a second as that drone almost died, but it was not to be.
Right. I feel like if he didn't use that grenade, he probably could.
Huh.
But anyways, like you see a lot of Zerg players now going for like the creep first as soon as their clean pops out on their natural, just to get that creep spread going instead of the first inject. It's kind of a preference, but
okay.
Yeah. I like to do the creep spread first just to get everything started, you know.
All right.
Cause I like to drone a lot, and I feel like I don't have like a lot of space for clean.
Sure.
So like, so just why not? Cloak is queuing for Kuna Matata. I'm pretty sure that's gonna be a Viking. Oh, he's going for straight for Banshee. Okay.
Oddly enough, there is only one Overlord in this general vicinity, so
right.
he can potentially go around that. Should he be aware of it. Don't know why he would be, but doesn't have to be on that pillar. There's another one.
So I mean, basically, as long as this Banshee and Hellions doesn't like a few drone kills, he's like third player's looking really good since he's already on 40. He's like
sure.
super insane.
He has a lot of creep for like this angle that Terran is approaching, so he'll have a healthy warning system. Oh, good cancel.
Yeah, just get in those creep. Nice. Wonder if you can find more though. Looks like he's gonna come around to the third base. Not a lot of creep spread here, but I guess you can just hold it off.
Queens are just gonna stack on this side.
Okay, what's interesting is that Kuna is stacking up his Banshees, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like he didn't send the first one out, so I wonder if he's gonna go for like the Banshee speed or just gonna go for 2. Like 2 Banshees.
He seems to have stopped at the moment on his Banshee production, so yeah. I think it's just gonna be, yeah, there he goes. He's switching the buildings. Happy with 2.
Just gonna keep him at home, which is kind of odd, but that works.
Yeah, and the Zerg clearly sees the Banshees. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, like not much done to the creep spread yet. just like 2 tumors and 4 bases already coming
Barely
down.
2 tumors. One of them
3.
was canceled before it died, so the active tumor was preserved.
Yep.
There's not really a clear ground path. I mean, if he wants to drop, there's areas that don't have vision, but there's still not very many.
Right.
So Kuna's gonna go for a push now, and looks like we're gonna move up the center lane. Swings around to the left, just kind of trying to figure out where there's less creep, but it's pretty creeped.
Yeah, like he has Banelings, but his Baneling speed is not done yet. So if Kuna can get in here like at the exact moment, that'll be great. A lot of creep here. This is very dangerous.
Baneling speed is like 2/3 of the way done, so he doesn't have that much of a window, especially to go through all of this creep.
Yeah. That's a good point. Like, yeah, he has to clear this creep up first before he even pushes, or else he's just gonna get surrounded. So, yeah, I think he should be fine. There's more tanks coming. 1 more tank and a more marine.
He has these Hellbats now, and okay, good overseer. Gonna zone out the Banshees for the time being.
Alright. So like he's pushing in now when there's like a link counterattack on the upper side of the map. He does see the 2 tanks, so he does have to be careful. He can use like the queens for tanking, but they only have like a few more transfuses here. So a very sticky situation there. Losing a queen there hurts.
Lings do get into the natural, but there's a force to deal with that, and Nagi is going to clean up this push. It will be evacuated via medevacs. Banshees are kind of sitting in the middle of nowhere. Not a priority for Kuna at the moment. More important things like macro have to be done, I'm sure.
I mean, that was a good little push by Kuna. That was totally not meant to like just outright do like kill his enemies or anything like that. But I still feel like the Zerg player did very well there.
Yeah, it felt like all things were handled. No mortal wounds suffered on either side.
Right. Alright, double drop here coming. Oh, Hydras. Oh, no.
Ow.
Ouch. Yeah.
Nagi is setting up for another Ling run by. Just gonna keep that there until he has some other prong of attack or Terran is otherwise engaged.
Right. So it looks like he wants to attack his third base and just send him. He does have the infestation pit and he's not starting up hive, so just needs to get damage, it looks like. Yeah, that's a lot of tanks. The Lings aren't gonna get nothing done.
They
barely getting that 1 tank.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, the tank costs gas, whereas the Lings don't, but...
yeah, that was a good trade.
Okay.
Yeah. Good response there. Just backing off there, because if you would have engaged there, that would have been very, very rough. Looks like he's planning to out here. More just constant Ling aggression counterattacks is very nice.
Oh, all the upgrades are 2-2 on both sides, just about to finish up for both players.
More and more veins. This looks like this is like a lot of Marines here, and that's a lot of tanks.
This is a dangerous corridor for Zerg to have to break.
Right. He can kind of go for us around here, like on the right side. But I don't know if he has much time here. He's gonna have to sacrifice that base there. Yeah. There's a lot of Hydras. gonna get those 2 tanks on the side here, but like the front force and the Marines just shooting down those banelings. Like it looks like he does barely have enough here. Just gonna push through. These tanks are all gonna die. This is a really big hit to Kuna. 22 Lings and 21 Hydras just still left off after that attack, but he does have a planetary here, so I'm pretty sure he doesn't want to attack like that. But, yeah, nice attack. Losing that 5th base doesn't really hurt because he does have a 4th base, but yeah, just a good hold overall. And Adrenaline is coming out, Ultralisk Cavern.
Kuno might be in some trouble. Like, I feel like Zerg has been allowed to grow to a point that, well, I don't know, the supply is still in Kuna's favor. It's just,
He needs to be very careful here, like, he can lose his entire...
Oh, this is a nice catch. A lot of Banes for free. Oh, good run by. Interfering with some of these reinforcements. This is
Kuna's like not out of it yet. Like he's at his 4th base. Like he can add ghost production like anytime he wants.
Oh, that's true. It kind of feels like this has been a little bit of like that chess match we talk about in StarCraft, where like there's just this constant push and pull.
Right.
Okay, we're gonna enter a minor base trade of sorts, where Kuna is going to suffer some economic damage on this end, but he's gonna deal a lot, taking out this, I guess what was 4th or 5th?
Yeah. Does get 22 SCP kills on the side of the map, only losing 3 drones for that, but like, has nowhere else to mine at the moment, so I feel like that went better for Kuna overall. Like he has meals, right? Drop down some meals at his 3rd base, and he'll be fine.
Ultras are out. Nice.
Oh wait, look at that skin. That is very nice. Wow. I want to get the war chest now. Okay, I didn't know it was that good. Ooh, more lanes come to the 3rd base and get some mules. Very nice. I mean, the income right now is 1,800 compared to 2,300, so the Zerg definitely in favor here. Gas income is about the same as well. So, looking real nice here. Very clear.
Planetary is gonna fall as
Ooh.
Ultras packed quite a punch.
Yeah, he didn't manage quite to get the 2 ghosts on his way back out there, but I mean, getting the planetary is great. He needs to be very careful with this push here. I feel like if he doesn't handle this very well, he can absolutely die here.
I think this push has to get some stuff done. I don't know if it necessarily has to kill the Zerg, because he is rebuilding his economy behind this, but I think it needs to at least clear the army and a base.
Right. I don't think he's breaking this. Like, how much tank is that? That is 9 tanks, 3 ghosts, 49 marines, 12 medevacs.
Okay. Vipers are here. They're gonna offer blinding clouds. No yoinks, but the blinding clouds actually expire, and uh-oh. Nagia is on the back foot now.
Yeah, I don't think he quite realized that his ultras were like way behind their natural for the blinding clouds, so they just expired. He does have one more though. So.
Kuna is gonna inch forward, now threatening this newly established base, and it's just gonna fall right back down.
Just have one on the bottom left though. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Just expand everywhere. We're Zerg.
Right.
Huh.
Yo, look at that one link. Just kill that thing like a boss. Got it.
Nagi is gonna go for his counterattack, and Kuna does not have time to be dealing with this. He in fact loses that orbital. That's most unfortunate.
Right. Oh, the ghosts need to be very careful.
So I feel like, well, no, Kuna's established himself at this location now. Taking that.
Very nice play here by Kuna, doing the double medevac drop in the main here.
Yeah, positioning himself by the building so the Ultralisk cannot engage properly. He needs to get those medevacs out of there, or it will fall eventually. But the Zerg is coming on his tank line. His encampment has been broken, and that's a lot of tanks to lose. Oh man,
Yeah,
Kuna's in a little bit of trouble now.
He does have high ground here, so maybe.
Yes, but the supply. Oh man, the supply, and almost losing those 2 medevacs on top of that. That would have been curtains probably.
Oh, it's just gonna yank the ghost as they.
I don't think I've seen that before.
Yeah. It's gonna be very hard to just close out the game here as you might need some broods or just like more whatever he's trying to just need to work out.
The thing is, Kuna is pretty far from maxed at the moment, and his economy is not in a healthy position. So, for the way I see it is like this game is Kuna's problem. He has to solve how he finds a win condition. Like, he's not dead, but not dead is not the same as having a win condition.
Right. Like I don't even think the Zerg player has to end the game. Just kind of stall him out a little bit. Make sure his base up there at the top doesn't get all the mining possible. But oh my, that is brutal.
Oh, that's not nothing. Good use of the ghosts. Pick off all those high-tech units, and it's gonna use up the Zerg bank really quickly. Worker advantage is still heavily in the Zerg favor, so like Kuna needs more than that, but that's a start. It's a start.
Yeah, I mean, if the Zerg player allows him to get another base up, then I'm pretty sure that's it.
Another base, since he does have the ghosts, that's a very good point. Another base could be detrimental to Nagi, like death sentence, like that can be a win condition.
Like, he's making one right now, it's just a matter of time. So he's just gonna keep making. Okay, so the Spire is down, almost done, halfway down. So that's very nice. That will help a lot to siege down the ghost play. But if there's like 10 broods or something like that, like 5 to 8 broods, I don't feel like that's enough. It's like, you know, ghosts are
There is a really high ghost count, and that's what's really been keeping Kuna in this game after losing so many tanks throughout the course of it. It just gives him so much, like, he can remove so much tech from the Zerg in, like, snap of a finger.
Yeah. You might see here. Oh, a lot of creep here. It's like, that's like 5 Ultralists. He does have Vipers. He needs to make them work, though. Ooh. The Banelings might connect on the Ghost. He's gonna lift off. Very nice. And the lanes in the back and the top of the base over there.
They get a tank at least.
Uh-huh.
And they also gain Nagi this positioning on this left side for his, well, okay, he's just not gonna use it. But, the idea was there.
Yeah, I don't know about that push there. I feel like if you're going as a push like that, like as Kuna just did, you need some liberators. But I mean, like the win condition here for Kuna is just to get that base up.
Sure.
And if he would have never attacked and just stayed home, just to make sure that base got up, I think he would have been like in a really, really good position. We'll see now. Does he have roots?
He may feel that he's behind, which is not wrong. So he may feel he needs to do more with this army as a result. Like, he has to make the plays, as it were. Scan the army, see exactly what's in it, where it is, how it's moving. And looking for those snipes. Gets a, was that a free queen? I'm not so sure.
I'm not even sure what that was, to be honest. Lanes on the top side. There's Marines here, but I feel like he does have enough just around that right there.
Lings are positioning to hit the space again, but there are Marines, so... Actually, there are not enough Marines. Are there?
These are adrenalines.
Oh, man. Okay,
Like
cracklings. Got it.
Yeah. What a game.
Newellhammer
he's
going
just gonna say
down,
no
but
to the
Lings
space.
are on this one. It's like
Oh, we need to lit that.
Hydras are gonna shoot it out of the sky, but they will buy Kuna some engage.
Nice fungal.
Wow, wow. That was a great
Looks like that
combo.
might be it. Nice.
I guess Kuna was just not quite in position and Nagi jumped on his army. Whew.
Very nice. That fungal, man, I felt like that just changed it. Like he got the entire army and then rolled in and just killed everything.
I didn't even know he had infestors.
One thing I did notice, like Kuna didn't opt to go for Marauders. Like in the game, like that could have helped with the Marauders. I mean the Ultras.
I see.
But
Sure.
I don't think the Marines like late game versus Zerg help as much compared to Marauders. I don't know. Like his composition was just like Marine Ghost, which was like very hard to push with, very hard to fight with. Also. Cool game though, like about 23 minutes, so crazy.
Alright, looks like up next is gonna be Starkiller versus Rams, a ZVT. So same matchup, just seeing it from the other end, and a very different playstyle most likely gonna be coming out of Starkiller.
Yeah, for sure. Starkiller's just one of those guys who does what he feels. Alright, lobby invites.
Do you also veto Acid Plant?
Nah, I like that map.
Okay.
I vetoed it recently because I got tilted, but I like the map overall. I feel like it gets hard when it comes to ZVT.
What was that?
I feel like it gets hard when it comes to ZVT. That's like my only problem with the map.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't really like it versus Terran, but I mean it's good. I like it.
What about the map makes it annoying to play turn?
What was that?
What about the map makes it annoying for Terran?
Because I like to take my fourth base by the rocks. So like Terran can just push there and have like 5 tanks like where you cannot see them.
I see.
And that forces you to go for like a surround. But I guess that all comes down to like where I take my fourth base at. But I feel like the same thing kind of applies to the other fourth base location.
Yeah,
You
I
can just
mean,
siege on the high ground and it gets really
right,
hard.
right.
That's just me. I'm just a pleb. Sure, I'm sure like the pro guys know what they're doing. Maybe they get like Vipers out faster than me and they just deal with the push much easier. Alright, we got our players. Cool. I think we're ready. Go, go. Come on, Star Killer. Don't die on us.
Ah.
There we go. Let's see. If I recall like correctly, like don't quote me on this, but I believe Starkiller said his ZVT is like the weakest out of all his matchups.
He did say that.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll see that, like... Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna do intros. So spawning in the bottom right as the purple Terran representing TSØP, it is Rams.
And on the top left, representing PsiX, we have Starkiller. Yeah, I got one of the intros this time. Alright, we'll see. I seen Starkiller do like some Hydra Roach play, Roach Ravager. It's interesting for sure. Cause like he does wall up on 2 bases sometimes, which I find kind of weird, but it works out.
Looks like he's gonna get a fast pull.
First.
This is with a gas, so we may see some hyper aggression out of him.
Looks like he's going for a hatch, so. Alrighty.
Yeah, I mean that hatch could just be for extra production though too. It's part of the thing.
It can be.
You know,
just
actually, now that I think about this,
cancel the CC.
I think this is a like 3 or 4 Rav pressure build. to like force a large reaction out of the Zerg or out of the Terran while he well, no, he should be getting a second gas if he were gonna do that. I don't know.
Yeah, like he's not committing too much to the lings. I believe it's just for the
Cancel?
the CC on the low ground, or at least apply some pressure to it or something.
Well, he only got one pair of lings. Oh, he has a second one building. I don't know. This is why I stopped a long time ago trying to really figure out what Starkiller's openings are, because they are unique to Starkiller, right?
Oh, the Reaper's gonna go back. He sees the hatchery. So very nice read.
There's a Marine here.
Things are gonna do anything. Yeah, there is a Marine. That's true.
It's just 2 lings. Oh man. The happiest lings ever. Gonna get a scout, I suppose.
Pretty good.
Oh man.
List. Tech lab. Okay. Aliens coming out. Alright. Pretty standard.
And 2 more lings. So funny. Hellions will pop out momentarily, and that will end the ling party. Reaper coming back in.
Okay, and he gets out. Oh no, what are you doing? No.
Okay.
I thought there was like another way to get off, but I guess that's the only way.
Oh yeah, no. Acid Plant is single entry, which is why there's like builds specifically for Acid Plant, because if you zone out the Reaper, yeah, it's one of those interesting maps that.
So he did see like the starport with nothing on it, so he does know it's a Viking. There is 2 overlords on the map right now, so if that Viking does go to where that little cliff is at, which it is, that's gonna be really brutal for Starkiller. As you can see, it's pretty much supply blocked right now.
Uh-oh. He has 3 overlords in production though, so it's not like he'll be supply blocked for long.
But like forcing out 200 minerals, pretty good.
Yeah.
What do we see here? We have roaches. Okay. Interesting.
We're gonna get a 4 Hellion drop, it looks like. Angled towards the main.
And he doesn't have any overlords on the dead air.
Yeah.
It's gonna do some damage.
There's a sizable blind spot in Starkiller's vision. Hellions are going to distract on the other end as well. So all of Starkiller's forces are positioned at the 3rd, but that's not where the action is gonna pick back up.
Nicely done. We'll see. First of all, they're getting 2 drones and ouch. 4, 5. Oh, he might get like a really good roast here. Oh, that's 9 drones. And he's gonna save them. Very nice.
Ferries them over to the 3rd, up and over the roaches. Still getting those drones. Wow.
So 16 drones do go down. There is a Banshee here for the roaches, and that's not going to do much. So very bad position for Starkiller here.
And he's gonna be, well, virtually supply blocked. Oh, he gets in with his roaches, so that's not really getting a lot for his not really getting his money's worth
nothing
out of
for
it.
this Banshee, so... Ouch. Ouch indeed. It looks like he's gonna bring him to the side for later, for like a counter attack. It looks like, but no. Star Killer currently on 46 workers. Their base is almost saturated. So, oh, the main base is saturated. That's... This might be the chance he needs right here. Just saving these roaches in the back. And he's gonna go in right as the army moves out, so. Thing is, does he have enough to like defend here?
I think he realizes that this is going to get very scrappy because he's already on a low economy, so he doesn't feel he can out macro his opponent.
Yeah, I mean for sure a good choice just hiding these roaches here. I'm gonna pull some drones here.
So he's gonna rely on his crisis management over his like, I don't know, superior mechanics, shall we say.
Oh, mutas! I did not catch that at all.
Oh, that can be a huge
nice.
game changer because there's not a whole lot of anti-air in the Terran army, and this tech switch will allow him to, well, actually, he barely needs them. He's dealing with a lot of it with just the roaches and queens.
Yeah. So he does clean up the ground force, and the mutas are gonna pop here for the banshees, but there's no detection at the moment. Besides this spore here. Oh, not
This is all he needs. Star Killer has...
Wow.
50
SCPs went down on the other side of the map. I mean, a very good choice here by Star Killer just to save those roaches and a very good tech switch there.
Yeah, that was some Star Killer magic.
Yeah, basically turning his disadvantage into advantage is what
Mm-hmm.
happened there.
Mm-hmm. Well said.
I do believe I have to get off right now. Yeah, I have to get off right now, so...
Okay.
I mean, it was cool casting. Hopefully someone can replace me, but if not, that's...
Alright.
Alrighty, man. See ya.
Alrighty. Looks like, just waiting to see. Cerulean will be the last map, and I don't know who our ace player will be or who their ace player will be, but we will find out as we are on the ace match. Do 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 do. Okay. I do not know. Let's see here. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Oh gosh. No. Oh, okay, I'll just... We're still waiting. Okay. Just do it this way.
When he finds himself.
Ah, it doesn't want to... Okay. I'm not going to be able to do it. No. No. Oh my goodness. Ah! Okay. It was not cooperating. But I'll have to figure it out later. At any rate, looks like we're gonna have Starkiller versus Nagi as our ace match. So should be a ZVZ. You know, as I feel like TSØP did not think this through. 'Cause, like, I don't know. Starkiller has really good ZVZ. It's like his best matchup. So this feels... I don't know. Maybe Nagi is just their best player. That's probably what it is. Well, spawning in the upper right as the Teal Zerg, representing Psionic Aftermath, it is Starkiller! And to the southwest as the Blue Zerg with a pool first, a 12 pool in fact, it is TSØP Nagi. Sporting the Mech Zerg skins. Stimulant, I think it is. Yes, Nemesis. I was attempting to get YouTube to work, but my graphics card was not cooperating. Okay, Starkiller going to use a drone scout. Ah, that's gonna pay dividends. He knows exactly what's coming his way. He's gonna start that spawning pool, and he will have no questions as to what will transpire. He's gonna even block this hatch from going down. And yeah, these lings are going to have to be pulled off for... Oh man. Oh, and the block again! Oh man. Okay, so Nagi is not gonna be very happy with how this started. Lings have not... yeah, the pool is only just now finishing for Starkiller. There are 6 lings knocking on his front door, so Starkiller is going to have to respect this this force all the same. Like, there's no way he's gonna delay those lings. He's gonna pull his drones now, and with his own lings and the drones, he should be able to hold this. May lose a drone or 2 in the process, but oh, not even. He's going to overwhelm, and Nagi is forced to retreat. And so, healthy economic advantage going to Starkiller in these early stages of the game. He will position his spine crawler at the natural, and this fight is started out well for Starkiller, and he does have enough to overwhelm, in fact, yet again. So Nagi is really on the back foot. He has no advantages. He's down in army. Well, he actually just poured into army more, but he is down 14 workers. Well, Starkiller wants to make buildings now, but the point still stands. Okay, so Nagi is going to push with his main force. Starkiller is not at home with his army. He's actually going to have to wall behind this. Uh-oh. Oopsies. Lings have breached the main. There are Lings counterattacking for Starkiller. This is not the ideal way to handle this, I would say. But he will handle it. The queen and the drones are going to be enough, and he does re-wall. His own lings got cleaned up without getting any drone kills. Okay, cancelled that. Queens are... Uh-oh. One's going to fall. The second will not. And there's only 2 drones, or 2 lings left. The drones can go back to mining. And we have a wall still. Starkiller just has to defend. He's still up a considerable amount of workers. Nagi is not going to invest any more into drones. He just hit the Z button. He's just holding down the Z button. That's all we see. And with the spine and the lings and the queen here, he's chewing through enough of the Zerg forces that, like, this is annoying, yes, but this is not making up for a 10 drone deficit. This is not making up for a healthy economic lead that Starkiller has had for the entirety of this game. Gonna hold position, his lings on the ramp, and bring his queens back down. And it's just a surgical removal of this. He does. There's a lot of lings, but he is holding. Gonna re-wall that as I'll get another spine crawler. Queens are going to come clog up the front. And a Roach Warren is going down for a Star Killer. Okay, I think Nagi has decided, yeah, he's decided to drone up, and round 2 will commence later. And he does cancel that second spine, sensing that the pressure is waning. Oh, how did this queen get here? I do not know. But it is here. Okay, Lings are going to scoot out, and there's not a whole lot back at home for Nagi, as he's really having to drone hard behind his, shall we say, failed aggression? Roach? Oh, this is an interesting wall. Okay. I guess he'll have to kill this one later when he wants to get out. Oh, sorry. Lings are on the drones, as they did go for that counterattack. They're gonna help Starkiller maintain that healthy drone advantage that he has kept for pretty much the entirety of this game. Finally now connecting the creep between his main and natural with that lone creep tumor. And now that he has full saturation, he's gonna power up on those roaches and start to work on this wall, taking down what he no longer needs. And the roaches are out, and they will help him fix that. And Starkiller is gonna hit a very strong roach timing attack off of all that Zerg aggression, repositioning the spine crawler to form a, well, I guess it's a Protoss wall with the roach on hold position. Protoss thinks it's a zealot, or a roach thinks it's a zealot, and the Lings are not going to get by. Okay, we're gonna actually see a Nidus, and that's going to allow Starkiller to get his roaches safely across the map without the possibility of a Lings round, and it's not been scouted yet, and he's even gonna bring the queens with. Uh-oh, Nagi is gonna be in a world of trouble. And yep, that's the closer. Starkiller takes the series. Alrighty, well, that concludes all of this. Let's see here. I do not know if MVD is still going on, but it was today. It should be done by now. I feel like it should be done. I don't know if it's done. If you guys are still around, there is the second channel. Or at least it was there. I don't know, but let me see what's on the agenda. If my computer will cooperate, we can double check that. Okay. It has not been updated, so I don't know. I cannot see from here. Saturday, tomorrow, there is a friendly with Blacken. So it will be Hino, Starkiller, Light, all these top GMs. And then there will also be a Pro League versus Ashfire with the Kohai. And Sunday, also the Yankees are playing. So yeah, lots of action over the weekend. Stay tuned. And that is all. See you guys later.